Hi, this is John with theinfosheets.com. I'm going to show you how to fix your white model 1919 sewing machine when it's failing to get tension even on the 9 setting. You're supposed to be able to keep it in the universal. If you're at 9 and you're still getting a loose top stitch, then it's time to check this out and see if this fixes it. First, let's identify the sewing machine by its plaque, and that's in the back here. You can see that it says model number 1919. And now let's show you what a stitch looks like when it fails. First off, there's a lever in the back here. Do you see how this little spring right here is moving? When it's down, it's under pressure. When it's up, the tension is relaxed. So first off, if it's down and you're pulling on the thread and there's no resistance, even when you're on a very strong setting, it means that your system is not giving you tension. Another way of noticing it is actually looking at the stitch itself. You can see this is the back of your stitch, and the top tension will loop if it's not tight enough. And you can see how those loops are. This is a proper stitch, and basically the bobbin tension is the straight line, and the top tension are the loops. So those loops, you can see, they're so bad that they could even catch inside of the stitch and actually jam the machine. And these were on 9, by the way, before I fixed it. So now let's show you how it was fixed. Let's put the thread down there and just lift off the plate. So again, we're just unscrewing those 2 screws. You don't have to worry about anything else. It all comes out as an attachment. And what we see here is basically an adjusting knob. And basically when I started, this adjusting knob was all the way in the tight position. And let's put it down to 0. So at 0, you can see we can move this hinge probably about there. So from there to there, about 1/8 of an inch, and that's too far. It should be contacting. So let's go ahead and adjust it to where it's supposed to be. And as I tighten, we're going to see threads between the plastic wheel and the metal armature there. So if you go too far, you'll see this wheel will detach because it's actually screwed into this armature. So make sure that it's still attached. Make sure that you got contact. It should have pressure. Let me also show you the wheel itself, where it puts pressure. So you can see as you tighten it, the thread is going to be in this gap here. You can see how tight that is now. If you have your arm of your sewing machine lifted, you can see that this lever moves this lever, and you just relaxed it. So it opened up your tension so that you can pull the material out. So make sure when you're figuring things out that your foot is dropped so you can actually feel your tension. And that's basically it. One other thing that might be helpful for you to know, since we're at this point, is when you're threading, pop up your tension so your thread will fall right where it's supposed to be. Pop up your foot so your thread will go right where it's supposed to be, and that'll make it thread a little easier for you as well. All right, hopefully this helps you, and then you can get nice tight stitches. This has been John with theinfosheets.com. Thank you.